Hi, Sienna. This is Sienna. Very skittish. Very, very skittish. Right? She actually pulled her mother down, caused her mother to break her arm. But she's having trouble with going on the place command. Plus, she wants to start using the e-collar because it's a strong dog. She's an older woman and she wants to have more control. So I don't know what's going to happen. It's live, of course. But first, I want to get her to understand the sensation she feels from the e-collar is me trying to communicate with her. So every time she feels a sensation, I want to pair that with something she knows, like a come, and eventually I'm going to use that to replace it. So I'm just going to walk around. I have her on a level 3. I might go down to a level 2, depending on how she's feeling. She's the type of dog, for me, it seemed like she gets ultra sensitive when she's in that fearful state. And a level 1, the first time I used it, she kind of freaked out a little. Painful? No, it was just, super sensitive, it seemed like. So let's see what happens. So what I'm saying is, let's stop. I touch the button. I'll say, let's go. I touch the button. I change direction. I change the button. I want her to know that every time I'm doing something, my body does something, she should respond to it. She should look at it, recognize it, and respond accordingly. Let's go. Whoa. She wants to go in the house now, so I'm saying, nope. Whoa. She changed her direction, came to me, and I gave her the marker word, good. And turn the radio down.
Time to see if we can find our listener of the day. Let's see, who's this? Jeff from Newburgh. Jeff, are you listening to the show today?
So she wanted to smell. I gave her tap, tap, tap. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Let's do accept roll. Okay, let's go. So again, the whole key on this. Let's go. Is to get her to know that when I'm asking her to do something, she's going to feel this stimulation at the same time. We call that pairing. That's going to let her know that this is me talking to her. Let's go. Now, for the platform, like I was saying before, she has a tendency to, I guess, jump off of it, and once she jumps off of it, it scrapes against the floor and she gets nervous. So we're going to start working the place command with the e-collar. She bought a new cot and she got the dog to stand on it twice, and that was by putting the bed she usually sits on top of the platform, and the dog went on there twice, and I said, well, Marlena, why did you take it off? I'll put it back on there. The whole goal was to get her up there. So whatever it takes, whatever the dog offers, you have to use it. You have to read it. See that? How she jumped off of it, that would have made it skip across the floor, which would have got her nervous. No. 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 Sienna. No. I'm tapping, tapping, tapping. Stop. Wait. So a lot of people, it depends on who you are, the situation. For me, it depends on the dog and the situation, whether I use continuous stimulation or I tap. So for her, when I give the command break, it was just a tap. Or a lot of times they will use continuous at a low level to get them to understand that doesn't turn off until you get up on them. And again, it's not using it as an aversive, it's me communicating to her. Sienna, great. Good girl. Yeah. Good. So I guess the next thing I'd have to do is bring this inside and see if I can work with her getting off of it slower. She wanted to lead me, so I said, no, CC with the e-collar. Tap, 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 tap. No, you're leading me. That's not what I want. Angel. She's leading again, tap, tap, and little information. Everything is paired. So I'm saying no, giving that information, and my body is saying no, plus the tap. Angel. Lean away for that. Continuous for this. Stop. Very good. Now, I have to remember her mother is right. She likes to walk her on the right-hand side, so I'm going to work with the heel a little bit. So again, for demonstration, this is on level 3. I'm going to tap it. Well, I didn't tap it yet. She shook her head probably because the rain dropped. But I'm tapping it. It's not going to make her, shake, do anything like that, unless I give her some information to go with it. So, like I'm saying, trying to get across, level 3 is not painful at all. Without any information, I can do level 3, tap, tap, tap. All I want, nothing's going to happen. Let's go. So e-collar doesn't teach a dog anything. E-collar gives us access to communicate with the dog what the dog already knows. So we pair. That's as simple as it can get. Yeah. Very good, Mama. Very good. Very good. Let's see what happens. See. Look, Angel. No, Angel. Not for you. I'm sure you can't hear me, but with a combination of me saying, good, Sienna, calling her, getting her attention, and my body posture, no leash is involved right here. Still I'm a level 3. So I'm getting, I'm not worried about her being on the left side or right side right now. She's following. Well, closer to the camera, maybe you can hear me. What? Let's go. So for me, I know that dogs respond to movement, just like they communicate with each other. So I do use my hands. If I know the dog is going to look at my hand, if I know that dogs are the only animal that will know that if you point to something, they know to look for it. So I use my hands. I use my body. If my body is facing this way, that's the way I want the dog to go. If my hand's facing or shoots that way, that's the way I want the dog to track. So I use my body as a tool also. Let's go. Snap of the finger, whatever I want. Good. She's very aware as Sienna, place. She's very aware as am I. No, place. That there's poop out there, so she's going around it, which also reminds me, hey, there's something over there. Good. Down. Down. Yeah. So each time I give a command, I'm giving information. Because I know she's going to perform it, so I don't have to stay on it. It's just information. Down. Yeah. Sit. 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 Down. Good. Sit. Yes. Yeah. That's not me. Sometimes they choke when they're eating a little piece of the food. Right? That's, yeah. No. Yep. Come on. Come on. Chew it. Ready? Yep. Chew it. I have to put this away to let you know that that's not me. Ready? This is it. Good. Good. See, she kind of spazzes out. Like I said, the e-collar is put away. But I'm going to use it because she's kind of in that spazzy mode to call her back. Good girl, Mama. One tap. Cece, come. 2 taps. All right, Cece, come. Angel. Cece, come. Good girl, Mama. Good. Good girl. Still on level 3. Cece, come. Good girl, Mama. Cece, please. Nope. Sienna. Sienna. Oh, you're in the way. So because she was in that spazzy state of mind, I'm going to bring her back to something that she's, grounded with. So I'm going to have her attention, knowing that she knows she should stay here. Go, down. No, down. Still level 3. Not in adversity. Sit. Very good, Mama. Yeah. Down. Yes. Good girl. Angel, remember, wait, go. Go, Cece. See? No, Sienna, wait. Good. Good. So what I'm going to do, if she's in that state, I want to block her from running off like that. So I'm not going up on this at all. I'm just going to be able to give her information. No, I don't want you to run. No, there's no need to run. Right? Actually, don't put the e-collar away. Quick. That's my foot. Watch my foot. And again, I do have to say, I project what I expect this dog to do. I'm expecting this dog to do this, so I go out there, I expect it, and that's what the dog gives me. If you go out there and you're expecting the dog to give, to give something else, to be a knucklehead, to not perform, to not listen, chances are the dog's not going to listen or perform. So, no. Good. So if a dog stops, if I stop and a dog stops, and the dog does this, looks up at me, my eyes smile, my face smiles, my body smiles, everything tells that dog, thank you for looking at me. For me, that feels so good. Let's go. Very good. Yes, no. Yeah. Let's go. What's next, Leroy? That's the look I'm getting, you know, that's how I'm reading that look. What's next? What do you want to do? Let's go. Yeah. So a lot of my clients, I like to tell them I want to change the leash from a form of restraint to a form of communication. So if you notice, I don't want any tension whatsoever on the leash. If there is tension on the leash, I want her to respond as like saying, oh, sorry, no, I'm here now. Very good, Mama. Yes. Now I'm going to do a little Tyler Muto work. The yield to me work. But I'm going to ask her to stay on one side for this. I think I would have to. Excuse me, baby. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to ask her to stay on the left side. That's. And just like Tyler says, until you do it and try and apply it, it looks easy until you start to try it. Good. What are you reading, Angel? Let's try it up there. So when she doesn't yield, I make, I turn into her basically. I want her to yield to my space. She starts to look up, and I know that, once she looks up, she's going to give me my space. Go. Good girl. Good girl. That's what I was saying before. If I give a command like stop or whatever, she looks up at me. It's like, okay, what's next? I love it. Let's stop. There it is. Good girl. Let's stop. Yield to me and follow me. There's a follow. Let's go. We want the dog to pretty much follow you, and like Tyler says, if you're doing, no, Angel, if you're doing competition healing or something like that, this is not what you would want. You want the dog right by your side. But the follow, the follow me, the dog should be behind you and following you. You should be able to make that right or left hand turn, and the dog should yield to your space. So in the long run, a nervous dog like this, if Lola and Angel were out there playing like this before, she would kind of get nervous, wanting to play, not knowing what to do. Now I'm giving her something to do that keeps her mind off of everything else. Even the garbage truck for her, she would be, what's that noise, right now. So now I'm giving her something else to think about. They can't think about too many things at one time. relevant to your dog. If your dog looks up at you, they're looking for information. If you're giving them information, this is what you get. You get a dog looking up at you. Right? What's next? What's